Hello, y'all. I'm Diana Brienne. Welcome, welcome, Sayo Ban, Ace Patterson. Welcome, welcome. I'm trying to get myself set up here, and I am trying to find the way to get my live pop out chat here. And I'm having, there it is. I think I got it. Pop out chat. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, I think I got it. I got it. I am not technically savvy when it comes to this stuff. So let me give you all some blue wrenches here. Welcome, Big Tim. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Welcome. Great to see you here. And Ace, you're coming from Norway. Wow, that is so far away. And I bet it's really, really beautiful there. Let me give you all a blue wrench here. And I thought I would come on for a few minutes today and say hello to you all. And okay, Sayoban, I'll give you a blue wrench. There you go. Ace Patterson, I'll give you a blue wrench. And Big Tim, I will give you a blue wrench. There you go. And I'm going to go over and see if I can share this out to YouTube or to Facebook as well. If you'd like to share me out, that would be great. I appreciate it. Let me share it out. I have two Facebook pages. One is called Everyday Words of Wisdom with Diana Brienne Fairchild. And then I have my personal page as well. And people can message me over on Everyday Words of Wisdom. Let's see, live stream. We'll just call it live stream. Okay. Jump on. Okay, let's see. That's over to news story. Okay, got it. Okay, and let me get back over here now to StreamYard. And welcome, Stab and Cabin. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Let me get you over here and give you a blue wrench. There you go. How are you all doing today? I hope you're all having a great day. I hope you're all enjoying this beautiful weather. At least we're having beautiful weather. I just came in from my 5-mile run, and I thought before I got started with all my routines, which part of those routines is my college work, because you all know I went back to college, and then it's such a beautiful day, and I love shiny, shiny windows. I'm going to go out and shine my windows. And I have a lot of windows in my house. And but it's just too beautiful to stay indoors. And that's why you see, like, I have the doors to Grandma's porch open, because that's all screened in. And I love to keep that open. Cindy's vlog, welcome, welcome, my friend. Let me give you a mod wrench, a blue wrench. Okay, there you go. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, I did my 5-mile run, which I hardly ever miss. And I mean, I love it. I absolutely love being out there every day. And I'm so glad that the weather is so much better now. Yes, Cindy, I remember you. Of course I do. Of course I do. And welcome, welcome. And so I thought, I like to come on and I like to say hello. Sometimes I'm only on for a few minutes. Sometimes I'm on longer. I just never know. And as you all know, I went back to college and I have a lot of college homework, and I'm doing excellent in all my classes except for one. And I'm making straight A's. And even in the one that I'm not doing so well, I'm making either a high B or a low A. And that is on higher level math. And we're doing things like trigonometry and algebra and equations and inequalities, slopes and graphs and things like that. So it's really, really kind of hard for me being out of school for 40 some years. Yes, Cindy. Yes, I remember, Cindy. Of course I do. Of course. Cindy, you're very, very welcome to come up if you would like. Let me go ahead. And I haven't been bringing people up because I haven't really been on StreamYard all the time. Sometimes I use YouTube. But let me see what I've got here. Let's see. It says invite StreamYard. And, you know, I only bring people up that I can see physical movement. I can't bring like someone who puts a photo up. I can't bring them up because I've been porned um, before on my channel doing that. So I have to be really, really mindful of how I bring people up. Even if I know them, if I can't see movement, I don't bring them up. Oh, okay, Cindy. Okay, you were such a great hostess when you were up here with me. I remember, and I just really, really enjoyed you. Thank you so much. Big Tim has 3 new videos up today, and 3 new videos up, and that's on Big Tim and God We Trust channel. And let's see here. And I think it was you, Ace, that says you're from Norway. Is it? I think it was you. Let me go up and look. Yeah, that was you from Norway. I mean, how is your weather over there right now? Is it warm? Is it cold? What's it like? You know, here it's wonderful. And my husband and my one son, my youngest son, who's 21, they're down at the beach house because we're remodeling our beach house. And so as soon as it's, you know, completed, I will be going back and forth between here and there. And when I go down there, I'm going to start to do my live streams from there. I'm going to do my videos from there. So you'll see a lot of beach videos instead of just grandma's house. Maybe I could call it grandma's porch at the beach. So thank you, Cindy. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. And so I wanted to talk today about something that I'm kind of toying with. And as you all know, I went off of coffee. I decided suddenly one day that I was going to stop drinking coffee. And the way it happened was that you know, I'm very health conscious, and I grew up around coffee drinkers. We all were coffee drinkers, and we all sat at the kitchen table. We were big kitchen table people, and we loved coffee. My mama drank coffee. My grandma drank coffee. My grandpa drank coffee. And anyone in my family that drank coffee that didn't have any other bad habits, they lived to be around 100. So, I mean, it's, you know, coffee was just a part of our life. I love the smell of coffee. I love the taste of coffee. But one of the things I noticed, and I have a great blood pressure. Okay. It's 63 years old. Most of my friends are on all kinds of medications, but I'm not. And I'm very grateful for that. But I did notice that when I drank coffee, it kind of spiked my blood pressure just a little bit. And so that was the reason I went off of it. But, you know, I don't have a problem drinking coffee at all. I really don't. And so I've been off of it about 2 months, and I just suddenly went off. I didn't have a headache, didn't have any withdrawals, didn't miss it, which I was shocked I didn't miss it. And I mean, even in the morning, my husband, instead of bringing me coffee, he would bring me like herbal tea. Didn't miss the coffee at all. Welcome, Tennessee Tactical. Welcome, welcome. And you said, let me read what you have to say. Let me see. Let me go bring it up here. I have finally gotten caffeine out of my life. I was a Dr. Pepper drinker. Now, yes, I think a lot of people get a lot more caffeine out of like sodas and that than people actually do with coffee. But I drank coffee my whole life. And so I just decided to go off of it. So no problems, no issues. Welcome, Chef Lugay. Welcome, welcome, my friend. So I went off of it, done really well, haven't missed it, no issues. But today I got to thinking about it. And I got to thinking, you know what? I kind of miss a little bit the taste of coffee and the smell of coffee. And since I don't have a problem with it, I don't have any kind of problem with it. You know, I'm not to excess or anything like that. It doesn't affect my health. And I think I might go back on maybe a cup of coffee a day. The only thing is I like really good coffee, and I like my coffee strong. Not so strong that it knocks you over, but I like strong coffee. I don't like weak coffee. And Thank you, Chef. I am doing wonderful. I really, really am. I'm doing wonderful. Tennessee, I didn't have a problem. I had zero problem going off of coffee. Now, I've tried going off of coffee in the past and had headaches. I would have a headache for like 3 days. Had no issue. Zero issue. Zero issue. But, you know, there really wasn't a valid reason for me to go off of coffee. So I'm kind of like, you know, I think I'm going to go back to at least a cup a day. And I'm kind of looking forward after we get off of here to making my first cup of coffee. I'm going to brew it. I'm going to savor it. I'm going to smell it before I drink it. You know, the whole bit. Welcome, cute Angie. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Give you a blue wrench there. So yeah, I'm thinking I am going back on coffee. And it's kind of a social thing for me. And, you know, I hang out with mostly coffee drinkers. And my husband drinks coffee, you know, and I kind of just want to go back to it. And so I think probably for me, I'm probably going to make my first cup of coffee when I get off of here. I'm not going to say I will for sure, but I think I will. And it's not because I'm addicted to it, because I'm not addicted to it. I proved that I'm not addicted to it. It's just that I enjoy coffee. But as long as it doesn't affect my blood pressure, anything significantly, no issues. No issues at all. You're welcome, cute Angie. You're welcome. You know, when you come on here on a live stream, you never know if anyone's going to show up or if a lot of people are going to show up or whatever. So I don't really plan my live streams before I come on. I don't have a set schedule. I don't have a set time. Sometimes I'm on every day, but it's at different times. And so I don't put out notice before I come on here because, you know, how can you put out notice if you don't know when you're going to be on? And that's kind of the issue when my friends, you know, want to come on the panel. I don't know when I'm going to be on. Welcome, Simela. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Give you a blue wrench there too. Maybe as time goes on, I'll have a set schedule, but right now I don't have a set schedule. So I just come on as I feel like it. And as you all know, I do recorded videos. That's kind of where my focus is. And I probably did 5 of them today. This morning I got up. I did 1 or 2 when I came back from a run. And I talk about every subject. I don't give advice. I don't give suggestions. I just share with y'all how I live my life and how I see different topics. And so I talk about a wide range of topics. I have over 3,500 videos up on this channel alone. And, you know, I have 3 other channels. I hope you subscribe to them because I go and read the comments at night, and then I go back to your channel with each one of my channels, and I connect to your channels as well. And after I watch a video and comment. And with my other channels, they're pinned to the top of the comment section on all of my videos. So if you go to like whatever video I put up this morning, and you go to the top of the comment section, you're going to see all my links there to each channel. And all you have to do is go and subscribe, you know, click on the link and click subscribe. Of course, you got to play a button. Otherwise, I play a video. Otherwise, I lose you by the next day. So you can play a video in the background while you're listening to me on here. And then leave a comment, because that way I can get back to you when I do my comments at about 11 o'clock at night. That's when I do my comments. Thank you, Simelia. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Thank you. And so, so yes, that's what I do. And that's what I do. I go back and answer comments about 11 o'clock at night. So I do have the 3 other channels: Grandma's Adventures with Diana Brienne Fairchild, Grandma's Porch with Diana Brienne Fairchild, and Grandma's House with Diana Brienne Fairchild. And I created those over the last couple of months. I had some glitches on this channel, which prompted me to go ahead and create some new channels. And I was having a struggle growing over here because I was actually growing about 100 a day, but yet they would take them all back. So I contacted YouTube and talked to them, and they said, actually, you have 26,000 on your channel, but we took 13,000 back. And so in December, I had a total of 26,000. And they told me, though, that they took them back over time. And I said, well, can I have them back? And they said no, because they were spam. But spam turns out to be anything that they decide is spam. So spam could be somebody who didn't watch a full video or who hasn't come back in maybe a month. You know, it's kind of like that. So what happened was, so I found out I had 26K on my channel, which was shocking. But I knew I grew. I grow about 100 a day now. I used to grow about 250 a day, but I don't keep all of them. I keep probably 10, 20, or 30, and I'm grateful for that. Some days I keep them all. Some days I keep none of them. Some days I keep a few. Some days I keep, 20 or 30 is probably the average. And I'm very grateful to be growing again, even if it's not like I used to grow before. Because if I was still growing like I used to grow before, I would be at least at 20K right now. So, but the thing is now people have to watch really nearly a full video, or at least a partial video, for you to get credit for that new subscriber. But for me, it's not all about subscribers. It's about a community, and it's about making friendships. And so I come on here as a community, to bring a community together. Mine is about inspiration, motivation, wisdom, encouragement. Other people have different kinds of channels, and they have their own community. Like I was on my friend Norgus R's channel this morning. Fantastic community. Norgus, Norgus R. Fantastic. She's a grandma channel like me, very inspiring, but it's a comfort channel. And she talks a lot about, you can go in there with your problems and talk about your problems, and you'll have a comforting listening ear. And it's a great channel. You've got Van Life with Gina Payne, and her channel is an RV channel. And it's really, really, really wonderful. I mean, I have so many channels on here. Save Robbie's channel. He does like true crime, and he is amazing. He is absolutely amazing. So, you build your own community, and then you go into other people's communities too. And so I love to go into everybody else's communities, and I love for them to come into mine. So that's, kind of the way it is. But like I said, you never know when you come on live, especially impromptu like I do, if you're going to have anyone show up, one or two show up. One day I had 420. Another day I think I had 10. So it just runs the gamut. It really runs the gamut. Tennessee, I'm sure you're doing your best. When you give your best, you get the best back. And it may not always seem like that, but it does. Hey, Jim Bob. Hey. Let me give you a blue wrench, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me see what you have to say here. Let me go down here. See, I try to keep my glasses off. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. What happens is I never had to wear glasses until a year ago. Welcome, Robert Mack, my friend. Welcome, welcome. About a year ago, I started wearing glasses because I started back to school a year and a half ago, and I sit behind the computer for hours on end. So I wear reading glasses, but I feel like they've made my eyes weaker, but I don't like to use them if I don't have to. Plus, I've been told that there's a glare on live streams when you wear glasses. So I try to read the chat without my glasses. That's why you see me lean over all the time. Thank you, Jim Bob. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And, we all have our own style. Everybody has their own style. Every person does. And, Jim Bob said, we really all have a style, and you just got to figure out what your style is. And, I haven't really determined what my style is, but I'm just a friendly, warm, outgoing, good person who listens to other people. And that's kind of what I do. And that's my style. And I have fun. And thank you, Tennessee. Oh, thank you, thank you, Tennessee. Well, my videos are to the point. I'm not sure how to the point my live streams are because I'm all over the place. I go into live streams like Gina's and different ones and Robbie's, and they're very, very professional. They've got the microphones, they've got it all set up, they've got music. And then there's me. I'm all over the place. You'll see me get up and get down. And I get up. And the reason I get up like this is because I wear, if I go to put the glasses on, I don't put the glasses in front of me because I've dropped my glasses and broke them. So you'll see me get up, take my glasses off and put them over there so I don't bump into them. That's why I get up. You know what, Robert? That's right. Hey, welcome, Mr. Contradictions. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. Let me give you a blue wrench. Robert, you're right. I don't think anyone should give a thumbs down unless it's absolutely horrible. And you know what? If someone's trying their best, I think it really reflects bad on the person who gave them the thumbs down. Of course, no one will ever know who that was, but that person knows. And I always say people who stalk other people's channels and give them thumbs downs without even watching a video and all that, those are people that live in their grandmother's basement in a dark corner with an old box computer and they have no other life and they have no job, because you don't go around giving thumbs down to people if they're doing their very, very best or they're doing a good job or whatever. But you're going to meet people. You're going to meet all kinds of people. I have to tell you, I meet amazing people here on YouTube. I have amazing friends, amazing community, amazing support. The only reason you don't see more people on my live streams is because I simply don't let people know when I'm going to come on. I just jump on. But if I let people know ahead of time, of course, then that would be different. But I never know when I'm going to come on. But, you get wonderful people here. Yeah, Robert, you're right. You're right. And you get all kinds of people. You get all kinds of people here on YouTube. And not all of them are going to be nice. Not all are going to be nice. I mean, it's just a fact of life. Okay. And you can't let that stop you. If you let one or two or three or four of these people that are not nice stop you from all the wonderful people, then they've won. They've won. Now, I've had a few trolls and I've had a few nasty people. And I think we all get that. Well, you know what, Tennessee, it's really who I am. I live my own life very much what I talk about. Everything I talk about is really either comes from my life or from someone's life I've known or from situations I've known. And thank you, Tennessee. Thank you. And, I live my life like that. I have lived my life from a very positive perspective. And I've gone through my own things in life, just like everyone else. None of us get no problems. We all get problems. We all get things that happen to us in life. And yet it's what you do with those things. Some people just lay there. They lay there and moan and groan and talk about how bad their life is. And then there are those people that get out there and say, you know what, life can be tough, but I'm going to make my own life happen. And the only way our lives are really going to happen is if we make it happen. Because most of the time, when even good things come to us, it's after we've laid the framework for it to come to us. We've done the work. I often say when I met my husband, he would have walked right by me if I hadn't, taken care of myself and looked good and all of that. You've got to take care of who you are. You've got to make the best of who you are. Who wants to invest in someone who's not investing in themselves? I went back to college at 62. I'm investing in myself. Because I want, my family to my family always invests in me, but I'm investing in me. I'm taking care of me. So I went back to college at 62. I'm 63 now and 63 and a half. And I go to college and I take very hard classes. Now I'm not going for a career, but I'm investing in me. I invest in me. I invest in my health. I invest in my looks. I invest in my relationships. I invest in my finances. I invest in all areas of life. And when one area of life gets out of balance, often it throws the other areas out of balance too. If you get sick and you're not feeling good because you didn't take care of your health, all the other areas are likely to get out of balance too. So it's important that we keep our life to the best of our ability in balance. There's times that life does get out of balance. You know, I've had times and moments where I had to totally shift focus onto one or two things. And so life does get out of balance, but we don't want to leave it out of balance for very long, because that's when we begin to have problem areas in the areas that were not out of balance before. And so, you know, but I do live my life from a very positive perspective. I don't deny problems. I don't deny issues, because if you look at my channel, I talk about issues. I talk about some pretty tough issues. Like I said, I don't give advice. I don't give suggestions, but I give you my opinion. And I talk about some really hard issues. And yet I talk about it from a what we can do about it type of situation. How can we get through this? Or how can we make something good happen out of it? Or what can we do? What kind of lesson are we going to get out of this? So I approach problems from a positive point of view and try to do my very, very best at solving problems. And the most important part of solving a problem is getting right information. If you get wrong information, because when we go to solve a problem, we hear all kinds of opinions, all kinds of suggestions, all kinds of information, and it takes time sometimes to sort through it so that you can come up with a positive action plan to solve that problem. It's the same way with a dream or a goal. You have to have a positive action plan. You can have all the dreams, all the goals, and all the positive thinking in the world, but if you don't back it up with positive action, informed, positive, right, correct action, nothing's going to happen. Okay, nothing's going to happen. It's up to you through your actions, through the right actions, to make your life happen. Welcome, welcome, Pam. Thank you so much, my friend, for coming. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. And so the thing is, you've got to create, you've got to come up with the right information, you've got to come up with the right plan, and then you've got to come up with the right actions to create a wonderful life. And, you know, when you look at people who have wonderful lives, it's easy to be envious or jealous. But when you get busy working with what you have, creating your own best life, not someone else's best life, but your own best life, then you're not going to be envious of anyone else. Okay, because you're going to make the most of your life, and your life doesn't have to look like anybody else's. It can look like your life. Your definition of success is your definition of success. For some people, success would be being able to tie their shoes. Other people, it's making $1 million. Some people, it's traveling the world. Some people, it's going back to college. Some people, it's just to have good health. You know, if you have good health, you are successful. And good relationships. Oh, Mr. Contradiction. Yes, yes, yes. That's what we were just talking about before you came in today. It was about building a community rather than subscribers. You know, the subscribers will come when you build a community. And this is the key that you're going to find when you have a community. Okay. You're going to have people that are very faithful to you, and you'll be very faithful to them. Okay. And you become supportive. You become friends. Okay, it's not just about subscribers. I see channels with huge amounts of subscribers that have little interaction. And then I see people who have not that many subscribers with huge amounts of interaction. And it's because they built a community. Hey, welcome, Louie. Welcome, welcome. I'll give you a blue wrench. And so this is the thing, is that you are going to build a community, Mr. Contradictions. And when you focus on that community, you also have to determine what your channel is about. You know, my channel is about uplifting topics, lifting people up, living your best life, inspiration, motivation. It's not about advice or suggestions. It's just about how I live my life and how, you know, and to inspire others to find their answers and inspire others to live their own best life. And, you know, there's so few people out there. There's a lot of people out there if you look for them, but there's so few people out there that we can connect with, that are not stuck, that are trying to lift themselves up. And, you know, I come on here with very short videos. I don't do long videos. My videos are usually about 5 minutes in length because most people's comprehension can't take more than that. And I try to concentrate, I do concentrated wisdom from my perspective. And it's in hopes that it will inspire other people to find their own solutions, their own dreams, their own goals, their own ambitions, and their own best life. You know, find out what's going to make you happy, not what makes me happy, but what makes you happy. And what you need to do to create that for yourself, you know, what you need to do. And it can be in whatever way you choose it to be. Like I said, I don't give solutions. I don't give answers. I don't give suggestions. I just inspire others to find their own happiness and their own best life. And so I come on here, you know, and life can knock you down. I've been knocked down in life, and I've talked about those times, the traumatic times I've had in life. I've talked about those, not to bear all, but in order to lift other people up and say, hey, if you're going through a difficult time, I did too, and I got through it. And hold on, hold on. Yes, I agree, Pam. I agree. You know, when you find people of quality, you know, I've often heard that, um, you know, people think, okay, they've just listened to a wrong voice and made a wrong decision. But often you can make a mistake by not listening to a right person too. You know, right people, surround yourself with right people in life. First of all, surround yourself with people that love you, even if they don't have answers, even if their opinions are not right. Surround yourself with people who truly have your back and who truly love you. That's number one. Number two, surround yourself with people who can encourage you, lift you up in the areas that you need to be lifted up in and that you need encouragement. And surround yourself with informed people. Informed people. You know, I know people that just get on and they talk and oh, that's okay, Pam. That's okay, my friend. Hey, YouTube Bono, welcome, welcome. Give you a blue wrench there, my friend. Give you a blue wrench. And so, you know, we just got to remember that you know, you just want to create your own best life. And so, you know, when I come on here live, I don't really talk about a specific topic usually. I mean, you know, welcome, Anna Beck. Let me give you a blue wrench. There you go, my friend. There you go. And, but I just, you know, I come on here because I like to bring people together. And I noticed that a lot of the live streams have dried up. They just dried up a few months ago. I mean, it's amazing. I would say 3/4 of the live streamers that I went to are gone. They're gone or dried up. They don't do live streams. And I think it's nice that in addition to my recorded videos, you know, we can come together and talk, you know, in real time. We can talk, we can connect, you know, and it's a community here. When I do my live streams, it's a community. My channel is a community where we can all connect, be friends, get to know each other, find out what each other's channels are about. You are so right, Louis. You are so right. That is so powerful. Louis says, one's happiness should not depend on another person because that can go away. Your happiness should come from yourself. Love yourself. We are used to making everyone happy and we forget ourselves. You are so right. You are so right, Louis. And, you know, I love to make other people happy. Okay. I love that. But I can't really make them happy if I'm not happy. Okay, you've got to take care of you. You've got to invest in you. No one's going to want to invest in you if you don't invest in yourself, you know, and if you're miserable, it's going to show in your relationships. Okay, so if you want to be, you know, I want to be the best for my kids. I want to be the best for my husband. I want to be the best for my friends and my family. And in order to do that, I've got to take care of me. I've got to be a happy person. If I'm miserable and unhappy and all of that, I can tell you right now, not much is going to, you know, they're going to run the other way. They're going to run the other way. When you're negative and pessimistic, people run the other way. I often talk about, well, I don't often talk about it, but I've talked about it before. And I've even talked in a video about it. When I was living in Europe, and there weren't many English-speaking people where I lived, and we'd have to go out and broom the street once a week. So I went out and was brooming the street. And I noticed that when this one woman came down the road, down the street, all the women went into their house and hid. And I didn't understand why in the beginning. So I got to talking to this woman because she spoke English. And so we got to talking. She was the most negative woman you could ever meet. If you said it was sunny out, she'd say, no, it's going to rain. I mean, everything was negative. It was draining. You felt exhausted after being with her. So after that, when I saw her, I ran in the house too, because it was too draining. And she wasn't going to change. No amount of positivity was going to change her because she was happy that way. She was happy being negative. And so who wants to be around a negative person? Not even negative people. Okay. So I'm not saying be a Pollyanna and deny things, but I believe in trying to find solutions to problems instead of wallowing in the problem. I do believe in being able to cry a problem out. There's times and there are people that we need to have in our life that we can go to cry, that we can go to for comfort. I call those people comfort people. Those people that'll fix you a warm bowl of soup or a cup of coffee or a cup of hot tea and let you cry. And they will give you that warmth that you need. We need those people. But once we get past that point, we've got to figure out a way to solve problems and to create our best life. Because we don't want to get caught into the problem. I know one person, and she has been stuck in the same problem for 40 some years. She's still working her way through it. I don't see no work going on. I see just complaining and talking about it, but no work. You know, it takes work to get out of there. Hey, Shelly. Hey, welcome, my friend. Welcome. Now, there's a channel you also want to be on. She's a new and upcoming channel, and she does live streams. Okay, Shelly does live streams. I went on her live stream last night, but I didn't go up on your panel because I think I had cold cream on. By that time, Shelly, by the time you come on, I'm all wore out. I'm like exhausted. I have my cold cream on, you know, the whole bit. And so I didn't come on, but I was in your stream last night. And you have a great stream. I recommend everyone connecting with Shelly because, you know, she is a new channel and she's just building her channel, but she's really got she's got a community. Okay, even though her channel is small, she's already built into that channel a community. And that's the big difference because I saw more on her live stream than I see in a lot of big live streams. And it's because she has faithful friends. And that's what we want to be to each other, faithful friends. And Shelly, are you coming on tonight again live? Because if you come on, I might, you know, it depends. Now, my husband and my youngest son are down renovating our beach house until Friday. My other son's here because he's healing his Achilles heel tendon had to be operated on. So he's still he's not on crutches anymore, but he's not back to work yet. He'll go back to work in about a week. Welcome, Julie. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. And so, you know, this is the thing is that, yeah, you want to go on and you want to support each other. And so Shelly, yeah, if I'm not in my cold cream and you come on, I may come up with you for a few minutes. We'll see. But I'm, you know, by 10 o'clock at night, I'm worn out. I tell you, I'm ready for bed. Because I get up early. I do my 5-mile run. I do my college work. I don't know how I do so much. I run circles around myself. I really, really do. You know what, Julie? I understand that. And you can see my oven in the back. It has a blinking light. We are having a brand new oven installed, but it's on back order. They were supposed to have it 2 weeks ago, and they have to build it in. It's like a 3-chair oven. And, you know, we've had plumbers, we've had, you know, electricians. When you have a house, You know, it's always something. And now my husband is renovating the beach house so we can go down it. Welcome, Grandma Ducky. Grandma Ducky, yes, we're going to serve coffee after my live stream. Absolutely. Absolutely. Giving you a blue wrench there. And, you know, everybody, Grandma Ducky, great channel there. So, but I love to go on other people's live streams. I went on Norga's R's live stream today. She's one of my dear friends, and I went on hers, and it's a grandma channel like mine, except, you know, it's more of a comfort channel. Mine's a comfort channel too, but hers gets really more into, you know, everyone talks about their issues and things like that. And I went on there, and I went on the panel today, and I love, and I went on was it Brenda's last night? I think I went on Brenda Land's channel last night. And I used to go on like 10 live streams a day, panels. I was on everybody's panel. That's how I grew so fast. I mean, I was everywhere, but I got exhausted, you know, plus I was doing my own. And, you know, I have a real life too. I mean, well, YouTube's my real life too, but I also have an in-person life. And yes, Shelley, absolutely. Absolutely. And oh, thank you, Grandma Ducky. Thank you. Thank you. Grandma Ducky, are you going to do live streams or what? You know, I don't get notified. I don't get notified for Norga's R's. I go to hers all the time. I don't get notified for Brenda's. I go to hers all the time. Shelley, I don't even know. I didn't get a notification for you, but I saw something pop up over in the videos or something. And that's how I found you last night. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Louie. You know, Louie, yes, everyday words of wisdom. And this is the thing, Louie. Let me tell you the secret about this. When you go over there, make sure you click follow first. If you don't click follow first after you've liked my my page over there, my public page, you will never see me again. Now that's where people want to message me. I can pick up my messages. Now my personal page, if you send me a message over there, I probably will never see it, or it will be a long time before I see it, because that goes to that second inbox, the spam inbox. But if you send it to Everyday Words of Wisdom, I'll get it. Hey, AY. Hey, my friend. Hey. And so this is the thing, is that if you go to my like page, and you, it's called Everyday Words of Wisdom with Diana Brienne Fairchild. The links are under all of my videos. If you go to my videos at the top of the comments, I have them pinned to the top, all the links to all 4 of my channels, and the links to my Facebook like page, which is my public page where I receive messages. And it's called Everyday Words of Wisdom with Diana Brienne Fairchild over on Facebook. And I had I think I have about 11,000 on there. But long story short, I had tremendous interaction until Facebook changed the rules. And they changed the rules where you had to click follow first. And if you don't click follow first, no one sees you. So overnight, I went from 12,000 people, tremendous interaction, to very, very few, if any, comments, because no one had clicked follow first, because at that time, no one knew to click follow first. So even if you click like and you don't click follow first, you'll never see those pages again unless you go directly to them. You won't see them on your news feed. So always remember to click follow first. Thank you, Shelley. Thank you. And, you know, this is the thing. You have to click follow first on those pages now. It's different. And so I went from all of this amazing interaction with people down to a trickle. But I still use the page. I still put, you know, my videos up over there. I used to do postings, but I'm not sure how many people see the postings. I may start that again now that people are starting to pick up and understand that they have to click follow first. So I may end up doing that. And then my other YouTube channels, I hope you all connect to all of those. And those links are down below, not on this live stream, but on all my videos. They're in the comments section. Thank you, Pam. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate so much. AY, it's called Everyday Words of Wisdom with Diana Brienne Fairchild. And if you can't find it, just go to this morning's video that I put up. And at the top of the comments, you're going to see pinned to the top all of my links to all of my channels, including to my Facebook page. And just click on that link and it'll take you right there. Click like and click follow first. You got to do those two things because otherwise you just don't see them again. And I may start, doing postings over there again like I used to, but I get my messages over there and I do put my daily videos up over there as well. But yeah, you just get out of here and you come on and you have fun. And like I was on Shelly's, and Shelly's is a lot of fun. She's building her own community. You build a community of friends. You go to their channels. You're supportive of theirs. Now they may have a different community than yours, but you become part of their community as well. And I love the virtual world. I love my in-person world. And I love my virtual world because the virtual world opens you up to people that you would never meet. And you make wonderful, amazing friends. Welcome, Britton Farm Homestead. Welcome, 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 my friend. Now, here's another channel. Shelly and Britton, you might want to connect with each other too, and Grandma Ducky and all of you. Britton is another up and coming channel. Rather, I don't know if I want to say a new channel, but a channel that's growing. And I want to tell you, she started live streams and doing games, and it's wonderful, and you're going to love it. And I suggest you connect. There again, building a community. Britton Farm is building a community, just like Shelly, just like I stress, like I have a community here. You build a community of people that come regularly to your channel. That they're more than subscribers. They become friends, and then you become a friend and you get to know, and that's how you grow really the right way. And so you really want to connect to Britton Farm as well as Shelly's and Grandma Ducky's and everyone else. I hope you're all connecting with each other. Louis, so you're over there, right? Carla, another channel, another wonderful channel. Here, I'm going to bring Carla in too. Carla, let me bring her up here. First of all, Louis, there should be a follow button and a like button when you go there. It should be a like, and you click like, and then you have to kind of work around there looking for the follow button. It's somewhere by the like button, and then you just have to look for the follow first. You pull down one of the arrows or want to click on something there, and it will say follow first, but it's after you've liked it. You have to like it first and then follow. And so Carla's Coalition and Friends, another community channel. And Carla, I was talking about Britton Farm Homestead. I was talking about Shelly's Crazy Train. I was talking about several other channels. I did the video, and someone in the stream had mentioned about how they really enjoyed that video called Community, about building your YouTube community. And Carla did that without even knowing she was doing it, I think. And many people have built a community. And when you build a community, you build your channel the right way. And Carla has consistent people that come in, consistent friends. She's got a community. She does a lot of different topics. Some of them are true crime. I'm all wisdom, and inspiration. Hers is more true crime. And on other topics, she does current topics. And she's got a large community. And when I say large community, I'm not talking about subscribers. I'm talking about people who routinely come to her live streams and to her channel. And that's what you want. That's what you want. Now, the reason my live streams are not as busy as some is because I don't tell people when I'm coming on. I give them no notice. I don't even know. I can't even tell people, hey, I'm going to be up. Can you join me? Because I never know. I just pop on. I just come on. Carla is more consistent, and like Brenda Land's consistent. Gina's consistent. They let people know, and I don't let anybody know. I just show up. I'm like that cousin that just shows up at your door. You know what I'm talking about? And I had a cousin. I'm not going to say her name, okay? But she was my role model growing up. She wore white go-go boots, short mini skirt, and she teased her hair real big. And she used they couldn't afford like hair color back then, so she would take the bleach that you use regular bleach, Clorox, and put it on her hair and bleach out her hair. Oh, she was a hoot. Hey, Camille Tyler, brand producer, my friend. Welcome. And so she would come on here, and I mean, she would just have fun. Here is Camellia Tyler. And she's another up and coming channel. If you want to know how to build your brand, she is excellent at brand building. That's what she does. Now, she's been more active over on Facebook. And then I don't know if it was me that encouraged you because you already had a channel over here, Camille. But I kind of said, Camille, come on over to YouTube. Because just like Camille, I had been on Facebook for like 10 years doing videos every day, inspirational videos. There went my camera. Excuse me, my poor camera. Okay, my camera just fell. The one I do my videos with, so let's hope it didn't break. And so what happened is I said to Carla and a few of my other friends, I said, come on over to YouTube, because YouTube is like the big ocean, and Facebook, in a sense, is like a big pond, and it's harder to get started over here. It really is. It's really hard because you have to deal with algorithms, you have to deal with tagging, you have to deal with titles, and over there you already have your friends, but you're limited to those friends, okay? Whereas when you come over to YouTube, you're limited to the whole world, okay? So yes, it is a lot harder coming over here and getting started. Okay, I'm not going to deny that. Trying to figure out the algorithms. I'm just hoping one day, I can figure out the algorithms. The only algorithm that I've really figured out, and that my most popular video is called Old Women in Pantyhose. And so I did a bunch of them after that with pantyhose in it. Welcome, Marie. Welcome. And what I found is the word pantyhose the word pantyhose ended up getting a tremendous amount of views. So I made a bunch of other videos with the title pantyhose in it. Got a tremendous amount of views. But I got tired of making pantyhose videos. Because I was getting all these men that were saying, oh, I want to see you in your pantyhose, and I was getting all that kind of stuff. So I quit making the pantyhose videos, but let me tell you, they got a lot of views. So there's certain keywords in your title that will be picked up by the algorithms. And pantyhose is one of them, I can tell you. So, you know my secret there. But, and then I think I did one called Sexy Old Women, and that picked up a lot. And I did one called Older Women and Younger Men, that picked up a lot. So there's certain kind of topics and algorithms. But if you do a current topic that's real popular, like I did one the other day, and I kind of titled it, but the problem is there's so many others doing that topic that you get pushed way to the bottom. So people say, yeah, do the current topic, but you got to do a current topic that no one's talking about. Does that make sense? So you'll be the only one, and that's kind of hard to do. That's kind of hard to do that. So, but yeah, you've got to tag. Tagging is not as important as your title. I'm going to give it to you as it is. Your content is your most important. Your content. Okay. Number one, your content. Number two, your title. The first couple words of your title, especially. Your title is the most important. Then comes your thumbnail. and then comes your tagging. Because even if the algorithms push you out, but people, look over and they see a title, but they don't like what they see, they're not going to click on your video. So your thumbnails are very, very important. Now, I cannot tell you that I'm the queen of thumbnails because I'm not. Now, Camille makes great thumbnails. I am not a thumbnail maker. So about a year ago, I took a bunch of photos as a competition with my other friend because she said, you need to update all your photos. So I did all these profile photos a year ago. And so I'm using my profile photos or my paintings, because y'all know I'm an artist, and I use those for my thumbnails. I'm not going to pay $450 for one of those thumbnail things where you can have unlimited, pictures. I'm not going to do that at this point. I don't really want to do that. So I just use my own photo or a picture of one of my paintings. And yes, Shelly is, but Shelly, I think you're more than a makeup channel. You're a fun channel too. It's a community. You are a community. Yes, Grandma Ducky. Yes, yes. See, you have to find something that's going to capture people. Thank you, Carla. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. You have to do that. So the thing that you want, though, that really comes down to it is like what Carla has got. And you want to build your community. Okay. You want to have people that come support you, that you make friends with. You really, really want that. You really, really want that. And like Carla knows, I go up on a lot of people's live streams. I went up on one this morning. I went up on one last night. I used to go on 10 a day, 10 different live streams a day. But, you get exhausted, and sometimes you have to step back. And so during that time when we were all purged and all that, and I stepped back from doing all the live streams because there was so much craziness going on, when I came back, like I said, 3/4 of the live streams dried up. They just dried up. It was amazing. They just dried up. And I don't know why. You know what, Grandma Ducky, Grandma Ducky, that would have really done it. That would have really done it. You put the word, I'm just telling y'all, but see, I'm not doing any more pantyhose videos because I get all the creepy people that come get on those videos. But you go look, my one video got like 14,000 and still racking up the views every day. It was called Old Women in Pantyhose. And but the word pantyhose is what connected with the algorithms. And sexy, like sexy old women. So yeah, sexy pantyhose. I think I actually did like sexy old women in pantyhose too. I mean, I just read the whole gamut. I did a bunch of videos with pantyhose. And when I found out that worked, I did a lot of them. But then it just got too creepy after a while because, like I said, I got the creepy people that began to follow me. And so I stopped it. Welcome, New News England. Hey, welcome, New French. I have not seen you before. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the community. And but build your community. Build your community is what I say. Build your community. You'll build your friends. You'll build your support, and ultimately, you'll build your subscribers. And I'm here for fun. I don't put monetization on all of my videos. I put it on some because this is the one thing I did. The reason I don't. People say, "Well, I thought you were monetized." I am monetized, and like Carla doesn't put a commercial on all of her videos either. Welcome, Pelly Kelly. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Welcome. I do not put commercials. What I do is when I first put a video up, I do not put a commercial on it. I wait a day and then I put a commercial up on it. So yes, I do lose views. Okay, I do lose views. I mean, I do lose whatever you call it, monetization, money, whatever. But you're right, Grandma Ducky. You're right. Watch me naked in sexy pantyhose. Yep, you're giving me ideas now, Grandma Ducky, that I need to do more of those videos again. That'll boost my views up. But yeah, it does. You put pantyhose out there, you're going to be all over the place. there's certain topics like I do. I try to peg a topic that I think is going to, but something I know about. I'm not going to do a topic. I'm not going to do clickbait. I'm not going to do that. What I do is I find a topic that I know something about that is popular. And then I go on and I do that. Carla, how did it go? Carla, how did that go when you did that? When you put the pantyhose in the title? Was it in the title? Because it's most important that you put it in the title. And it should be the first word. It should be the first word. Welcome, Edu. Welcome, welcome. I mean, when I did it, and it was the first word, well, no, it wasn't the first word because it was old women in pantyhose, but it worked. It worked. Edu is from Brazil. Welcome, my friend. And yeah, I mean, it just depends. I mean, like the thing is, so I went to the other, I looked up my title, old women in pantyhose, and I was like right with these old women who were like showing their legs, and I mean, it was kind of creepy in a way. I didn't want to be kind of mixed in with that. And so I just quit doing it. Hey, Ariel, welcome, my college buddy. Welcome, welcome. Ariel is going to college just like me. And except I think she's doing better in math than I am doing right now. Speaking of math, tonight I have got to go. They give us a tremendous amount of work. And so we have to get a 100% on what is called a review, a 100%. And these are hard questions. And they take like 2 hours to do the review each time. And if you don't get 100%, you have to go back and do the review over and over and over again. So I'm looking forward to doing videos from my beach house. And we had the beach house since our kids were small. We actually had a beach house real close to that one, and that our kids were babies in. And so we got this other beach house that overlooks the lighthouse, and it's by the ocean. And but we had renters in there, and so we decided that no more. We want to use it for ourselves. And so my husband's down there. They're ripping out the floors. They're repainting the walls. They're doing just you name it. They ripped out the kitchen. They're putting all marble in the kitchen, all of that. And so I'm really, really looking forward to that. Carla, that is really, really great. See, Carla, go back and do some more. You've all convinced me now, or, maybe I'll just go back and like retitle some of mine and put pantyhose in it or something like that. I don't know. Yes, it's so important. Once you have to figure out what the keywords is, and there's a lot of keywords. And so now when you see a real popular video that gets like 1 million views, and they may have a very simple title, but the issue there is that they're already being pushed out by YouTube. So somebody like us who, we have to rely on the title, we have to rely on the algorithm where they don't. So you can't necessarily copy someone who got 1 million views because you may not get that. You probably won't. It's because their channel is already being pushed out. So the thing is pantyhose and pajamas. I'll have to go watch that. I will. And so many of our channels, like Carla and Save Robbie, we're all kind of connected in there with each other. Gina's channel, Darlene, which is Norgus R, Brenda Land, we're all kind of connected. We're all kind of connected. Carla, I have no idea where you and I originally met, because I think I had 200 subscribers when I first met your channel. You know what, Shelly? I'm going to tell you what I did, where I get my makeup. And you're probably all going to laugh. And I think I've told you all this before. I get my makeup from Dollar Tree. Okay. Except for a few items I get from Walgreens. Now, I used to spend tremendous amount of money on makeup, all the Estee Lauders and all of that. And then one day I ran out of makeup, and I went over to Dollar Tree because it was the only thing open. And I went over there and I found makeup that works wonderful. I mean, now I'm not camera ready. I mean, what you see now is more you know, not makeup. So, you know, but if I did, you know, if I do my makeup up, I mean, it's wonderful makeup. Dollar Tree, I go to Dollar Tree. That's where I buy my makeup. Ariel, yes, you and I met on Brenda Land's and Noni May's because we're all connected. We're Noni May and Brenda Land, we're all connected there. And yeah, so we just, you know, but makeup, I mean, you can get makeup. You don't have to spend a lot. You really don't have to spend a lot. And I'm going to tell you one of the things I used to do when my husband and I first got married and we were living in Europe, and I couldn't always get my makeup where I wanted, you know, because it wasn't always available. Grandma Ducky, Dollar Tree, $1 a pair. That's what I wear. MTS, welcome, 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 my friend. Welcome, welcome. Wow, Carla, I missed that. That would be one. Did you do it live? Did you actually show cooking live when you did it? But you know, you don't have to spend a lot of money. So what I did when we lived in Europe is I had a bunch of, you know, used up lipsticks, you know, where you still have the lipstick in the bottom, but you can't get to it. So I took and dug it all out. Yeah, we all love Robbie. We love Robbie. And Robbie, save Robbie's channel. Wonderful. He's going to be a mega star here. I can tell you he's going to be a mega star. Really, he is. He's going to be a mega star. And you know what I did is I dug all the lipstick out and I melted it. I think I set it out in the sun and melted it all together. And I created this beautiful lipstick. And so, and I would put a little Vaseline in with it. And so it was like lip gloss. And I mean, I'm very economical. My husband said one of the reasons he married me was I was so economical. I was so frugal. I grew up poor. So when you grow up poor, you learn how to, my mom knew how to stretch a dollar. And we knew how to do that. Oh, you're talking about subscribers, Carla? You know, Carla, you have a great community and I envy you because of your community. And that's what I'm working on. I have a wonderful community. I just don't tell people when I'm going to be on is my problem when I come on live stream, and I'm not consistent. And you are very, very consistent. And that is one of the reasons you built such a great community is you stayed consistent. I am not consistent. I'm consistent with my daily videos. I am consistent pretty much coming on live, but I'm not consistent with the time. And so I don't let people know. So people have to kind of look for me. You know, Carla, I will welcome Kuya. Welcome, welcome. Let me give you a blue wrench. I didn't see you there, my friend. Welcome. And one of the things that I think is important is just coming on, you know, just coming on and, you know, you don't have to have a perfect hair day. You don't have to be perfect. I come on, my lipstick is smeared, you know, the phone is ringing in the background, you know, all of that. It's just, you know, my life, I'm a mom. I have 3 young adult kids. And my life is busy, busy, busy. I go to college. I'm an artist. I run. I have a big house. So, you know, today I'm going to go out there and clean those windows. I love my windows. I love shiny, shiny windows, like I said. And yeah, Carla does coffee and chit chat. Oh, Grandma Jackie, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. And, you know, this is the thing, like with Carla's channel. You know, I mean, you go in there and you have coffee. And Carla, by the way, this whole channel today was about whether I should go back on coffee. I gave up coffee for 2 months, no problem, no headache, no nothing. And I was always a coffee drinker. My family, you know, growing up was coffee drinkers. I love coffee. I love the smell of it. I love the taste of it. But I gave it up. I just one day said, I'm giving it up. No problem. Didn't miss it or anything. And then today I said, you know what? I think I'm going to go back. I haven't done it yet. Have not made that first cup of coffee back yet, but I think I'm going to go back and have coffee. Just 1 cup. I just miss it. You know, maybe a cup a day. but I love a good cup of strong coffee. Not too strong, but strong. I drink it with nothing in it, unless it's like a stevia or something like that. Sometimes I'll put that in. But I do love coffee. And I think the best conversations also come around coffee. Right, Shelley. You're just very direct. That's all. That's all. And Shelley, I hope you connect with Carla because I think you'll get a lot from each other's channels. And I think you'll really like Carla's channel. I really, really do. I think you'll, and being that you're an up and coming channel, Shelley, and you're on your movement and you're doing really, really great. I think you'll also learn a lot from Carla. I learn a lot from other people. You know, the one thing that I do is I don't try to copy anybody or be anybody else. And I just come on and be myself. Welcome, Maricel. Welcome, welcome, my friend. You know, I will tell you something funny, though. This happened about, I don't know, maybe 8 months ago, 6 months ago, something like that. And somebody was copying everything I did. All my videos, they were trying to come on with the same topics, the same subject matter, the same everything. So I did a video that said, you know, be your own authentic self. Don't try to be a copy of anybody else. They were even trying to talk like me. They can't talk like me. I have my own laugh. I'm unique. You're unique. We're all unique. So bring out your uniqueness and you'll succeed. I'm just me. You know, I'm just me. I've met amazing people and I've met a few crappy people. That's just the way it is. Carla's, you know, Carla could tell you story after story, you know, on her channel. And the only time, what happened to me, Carla, you know the topic, you know the crime topic that you know that you talked a lot about, and Molly talked a lot about, and Save Robbie talks a lot about. Well, I live in a town that the family. Oh, thank you, Shelley. You didn't have to do that. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is the thing. I did a topic. It was kind of it wasn't a true crime topic type of thing. You know, I wasn't into the true crime. And it was still, you know, right when I first started out on, you know, kind of a year ago. And it was on this true crime thing. But the family actually lives in the next town over from me, the actual family. And I have to tell you what happened to me. I got the first thing, I think it was somebody that, you know, they said, go back to wisdom. This is not your lane. And they were right. It wasn't my lane. That was not what I did. Okay. And I got in someone else's lane and I got bumped. Well, I got some haters after that. Now, remember, I approached this topic very nicely, very thoughtfully, very kindly, looking at, you know, everybody's perspective and everything like that. So it was a very balanced, even video. But there are unbalanced people out there that don't want to hear balanced things. And so I got the haters, and I got a few nasty ones. I did. I really did. And so I just quit doing it because it wasn't my lane. I'm not good at it. I'm good at wisdom. I'm good at motivation. I'm good at inspiration. Find out what you are good at. Okay. What Carla's good at, I'm not good at. You know, I may be good at, you know, wisdom and motivation and inspiration because it's my natural gift. It's my natural gift. You know, it just flows out of me like the medium. I'm like the medium that hears dead people. I'm telling you, I hear wisdom everywhere I go. I'm out on the running trail. I have my recorder with me. I have my recorder, as you can, I don't know if you can see it here. I have my recorder. It's my phone, but it's my recorder. I keep it with me because I record constantly. I wake up, I have my notepad next to the bed. I have a notepad in every room. I have my recorder with me in the car, you know, because wisdom flows into me constantly. You know, my kids got tired of writing down all my wisdom notes because we'd be driving along. I'd say, hey, Marshall, hey, Melissa, would you write it down? They said, Mom, just record it, you know. And, you know, so you have to stick with what your gift is. And, you know, Carla, you will love her channel. You'll love Shelly's channel. Just be you, be authentically you. I don't come on here to try to look like anybody else, sound like anybody else, be like anybody else, act like anybody else, put thumbnails up like anybody else. You know, someone told me in the beginning, you're doing your channel wrong. Your thumbnails are all wrong. Everything's wrong. You need to do it this. Well, okay, but I just did it my way. And I got to 13K doing it my way. So maybe I would have got to 100K if I did it their way, but I'm happy. You know, I'm happy doing it my way. I don't want to do it someone else's way. Carla, I don't know hers. Let me think what I just said so that I'm not sure what you mean by that, but hers. I'm trying to think what I just talked about. Not sure what I just talked about. I talk about so many things I can't keep track, but I do write everything down. And in my one class I'm taking, it's a higher psychology. They talked about the memory and how most of us do not hold a thought for more than 30 seconds. And that's why it's important to write it down. And I've always written stuff down. I have journals and journals and journals in my attic of all my handwritten notes. And so, yeah, you know, you just write things down and you'll be amazed. If you write or record all your thoughts down, you're going to be amazed. You're going to be amazed. You will be amazed. I mean, I get so many, I get more thoughts than I can do videos on, you know, and they're wonderful thoughts. They're, you know, they can be about any topic. You know, one of the things, if you're going to other people's channels, do make sure that while you're on here watching me, you're playing their video in a different tab, and don't mute it. Just put it on very low because so that they'll get credit for you. Otherwise, they lose you the next day. Yes, Mr. Contradictions, building a community. That's what we're doing, building a community. And, you know, I'm here. I want my friends to feel that they have a safe place to come. We don't usually talk about specific, you know, people's problems here like Norges's does, which is wonderful and comforting. And I love that. I love going there. My channel is just kind of all over the place, but it is an uplifting, motivational, inspirational channel to live your best life. That's what it comes down to. Show 4. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Welcome, welcome. And Show 4, you were on live stream last night and I came over to your live stream. Did you notice me there? I came over there last night and I said hi to you. And I came in. I couldn't stay real long, but I came in last night. You know, Carla, I think what we need to do, this is what I think we need to do. Okay. I think you and Save Robbie and myself, and we'll pick another person or two, and we need to get together on a live stream together. Maybe on Save Robbie's channel. And, you know, just, you know, see, you know, I'm not good at true crime and things like that, but I can pretty much roll with whatever I'm put into. You know, I can pretty much roll. And, you know, if we get a few stalkers or whatever, you know, I'm so used to it. And yeah, so but you want to watch people's videos, you want to play it, you want to connect, you want to comment, because otherwise you lose in the next day. You know, you really do. And you don't want that. You don't want that. And I mean, like I said, I was at 26K and they took all those people from me. I wasn't at 26K, but I had 26K according to YouTube when I talked to them. But they took them from me because people, I guess, didn't watch the entire video or whatever is necessary to hold on to people. And I'm letting my other 3 channels, you know, this is my main channel, but my other 3 channels, I'm letting them build on their own. And they're slowly building. I mean, they're authentically building. I'm not doing anything to promote them other than letting people know that, you know, how to find them. And that's it. That's it. You know, so welcome, Roadrunner. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Welcome. Let me see here. It's easier to have a panel. If you have a panel, it's not all on you. Like Carla always has a panel. Well, not always, because you were on the other night, Carla, and I was on there a long time in your stream, and you didn't have a panel that night. But for the most part, Carla has a panel, Shelly has a panel, Gina has a panel. And, you know, I used to do panels all the time. I used to have people up here all the time when I knew when I was going to be on, you know. Oh, Mr. Contradictions, I would love that. I would love that. I would love that. In the Mr. Contradictions, you can message me over on Everyday Words of Wisdom with Diana Brienne Fairchild, which is my Facebook. Don't message me on my main channel because I won't see the message. But if you message me on Everyday Words of Wisdom with Diana Brienne Fairchild, I will get the message. Welcome, Jeffrey. Welcome, welcome, my friend. But yes, my thumbnails, I am not good at thumbnails. And I let everybody know that I just use whatever I have available, because it's better than if you don't put a thumbnail up. YouTube chooses part of the video to put up and usually has me looking like like that, and I don't want to look like that, so I just stick a thumbnail up with one of my photos or paintings or something like that. But yeah, you can reach me through Everyday Words of Wisdom with Diana Brienne Fairchild. As I said earlier, make sure to like it and then click follow first, because if you don't do that, you'll never see that page again. Anybody who clicks on a like page, always remember to click follow first, because otherwise you'll never see it in your newsfeed. They changed that rule about 3 years ago, and I had 12,000 on my that page, and all of a sudden all that communication, daily communication, connections with everybody completely dried up overnight. And I was shocked, and so I called Facebook, and they said, yeah, we changed the rule, or the rule is you have to click follow first. And so now how are you going to let those 12,000 people know that they've got to come follow you first? Click follow first. There was no way to let them know, because on a public page, you don't know who's on your public page like you do with your private page. And so you have no idea unless they message you or unless they make a comment. So that was it. I could not, but I still use that page for communication, but I also put up my videos, and I probably will start posting over there again publicly, because I think people are starting to understand that you have to click follow first. And so you click the like button before you click the follow first, because I don't think the follow first appears until you've clicked the like button. So yeah, today I'm going out and I'm going to shine my house windows. I love shiny, shiny windows. And my cars are always immaculate, because I grew up with poor cars. We had poor people's cars. I think we had a $75 car that was all rusted out. So I'm very, very fussy when it comes to my cars. They've got to look meticulous. So I go out and wax them once a week. I go out and shine them up. It comes from that part of me that grew up so poor. So the yin to the yang. So now I take meticulous care of my car, meticulous care of my windows. I've got to have those shiny windows. Yeah, Carla. Yeah, absolutely. Carla, you are fantastic at doing panels. You are amazing and fantastic, and you do them really, really well. You just do them really, really, really well. And I think, that's how you and Robbie have built such a great community. That's how you and all have built such a great community. And I love doing them too. If my family's not in the background, like right now, my youngest son, my husband are gone at the beach house, renovating the beach house. My daughter has her own place. She's going to come over and spend the night tonight. We're going to make dinner together. And my other son is upstairs. His ankle, he had that surgery on his Achilles tendon, and he's almost totally well now. He's going back to work in a week. So he's just hanging out, till mom's done on here. And, so my house, I'm able to do a live stream, but usually my family's home and I can't just jump on someone's live stream unless I have a different area. And I don't like doing it I have a sunroom off of my bedroom. That's great. And I have a computer in there, but it's, too closed in. I feel it doesn't, I don't, like it for live streams. I could do it in the laundry room. I was doing it on grandma's porch. I may put the computer back out on grandma's porch and do it out there, but the lighting isn't good at night. So, that's kind of my reason I don't jump on more panels than I do. Plus, when you have cold cream on your face, you know what? I think I'll just go with cold cream and all. I think I'll just do that. But, you just, you find channels that you like and that you enjoy, and you go there and you have fun. I do recommend everyone have a second channel. I have 4 channels. You don't have to have 4, but I do recommend a second channel when you go into your live streams. Like Carla knows, I go into her live stream to share her out from my Diana Brienne, because that's the only one of my channels that actually I can share it out to the YouTube community. But my other channels, I can only share it out to like Facebook and things like that. But as soon as I go and share it out, then I go over to one of my other channels and enter into the live stream that way. And I don't know what's wrong with the share button, why some people have, like I have on my main channel, I can share it out to YouTube. But on my other channels, my other 3, I can't. I don't know if you have to get a certain amount of subscribers. But I've had a share button since I started. So I don't know why. I've always had a share button, or I've had a share button that I could share it to YouTube community. Okay. And so I don't know where it's at. I don't know what happened, what has happened, what's changed, and they're not giving, because I know a lot of people say, well, I can't share it out to the YouTube. And I'll say, no, just look for YouTube and click it out. And now I understand, because when I created my new channels, I can't share it out to the community, to the YouTube community. So I can only share it out to Facebook or Reddit or Instagram and things like that. And I'm not real big on, except for Facebook, I'm not real big on all the other social medias, Instagram. I have all those, for the most part. I have most of the other virtual media site type of things, but I'm not, that's kind of not my style. I'm more YouTube and Facebook. That's kind of where I hang out, virtually. And so you just come on here, you make friends, you have your community, you have a good time. And sometimes you make a little paycheck on the side through the monetization. And, remember, believe in your future. I did a video today. I put it up. Did I put it up? Yeah, I put it up. I did it this morning. I put it up called Believe in Your Future. So many people do not believe in their futures. They just, they think their future is going to be bleak. Believe in your future and then implement a plan to create that future that you dream of. Your future is going to look different than other people's, but believe in your future. And it starts with positive thinking and positive words over your future and over every aspect of your future and over all of those that you love and then come in contact with. Speak positive words over the people you love. If you want to turn your marriage around, begin to put positive energy and positive words over that marriage. It might shock the marriage at first, like, what's wrong with you? You're treating me nice. What's wrong with you? You want to dream again together. Dream with your spouse. Get dreaming with your spouse. Get, people stop dreaming after they get married. It's like, well, we're stuck in the rut together. Let's just keep stuck in the rut together. Well, you know what? Start dreaming together. Get out of that rut. Start dreaming again. Let's get a motorhome and let's drive to Florida. Start dreaming together. Start dreaming together and start using positive words over your relationship. And instead of saying, well, let's go work on our problem together, why don't you say this? Let's work on making our marriage even better. Doesn't that sound better how you worded it? Let's make our marriage better. Let's work on making our marriage better and making it great. Or let's work on making it better and better and better. Let me see who this message is from. Okay, who is it? Oh, okay. Thank you. And so you've got to, start using positive words over your children, over your parents, over your grandparents, over your life, over your job. Some jobs can't be fixed. Sometimes you got to move on to another job, but you just, usually it's not a good idea just to up and quit it. Always leave on a good note. If you're going to leave a relationship, if you're going to leave a job, try to always leave on a good note. There's some things that we have to let go of in life and some things we have to hold on to. We have to know what we should be holding on to and what we should let go of. And often unsuccessful people get it backwards. They let go of what they should hold on to and they hold on to what they should let go of. So you've got to remember that. You've got to remember that you got to make smart choices and smart decisions, and you've got to do the work. No one's going to do the work to create your best life. You've got to do it. And your best life is going to look like your best life, not like someone else's best life. I don't want anyone else's life. I love my own life. I love being me. I love being me. So love being you. Love being who you are. Don't wish you were someone else or had someone else's hairdo or had someone else's look or, whatever. Love being who you are. God designed you perfectly as you are to be who you are with a special purpose here. And when you discover that purpose and you discover your best you, you're making your best you. You're not trying to be a copy of someone else. So your life is going to look totally different. I often say my family is like, we're like the Munsters and the Addams family. We live in this big house. It's sort of like a museum here. I've got all these antiques and all my paintings and everything else. And, my one son, the one with the Achilles problem, tendon problem, he drives a motorcycle, he comes up the private driveway here, and I mean, we're kind of a sight. Everybody in this whole town knows us. They love us, but they know us. We're kind of like the Munsters. My husband is the only quiet one in the bunch. Everybody knows each of my children specifically for their personalities. My daughter was the homecoming queen. My youngest son was the prom king twice, 2 years in a row. But they know them because they're loving and they're wonderful and they're nice and they're kind people and they're personable, just like their mom. And my other son, he's kind of more the quiet one. He's quiet, more like my husband. He's a bit quieter. And everybody knows him too. They all like him. They all love him. So everybody knows my three kids on an individual basis as well as together. And they know me. Oh, that's your mom? Oh, okay. So we drive around the convertible with the top down, like a bunch of chickens, like a bunch of chickens driving around. I don't know. Well, everyone, I think I'm probably going to go here. I wanted to come on. I'm going to go out and clean my windows. I got a lot of homework, so I'm going to do my homework tonight. So I want to do my windows and kind of work around the house a little bit, maybe paint tonight while I have the opportunity. My daughter's coming over. My son's probably waiting for me to get off of here so he can come down the kitchen and get something to eat. And because he doesn't like to be in front of the camera. So, but thank you all. Thank every one of you for coming. And, anytime you want me to come visit your live stream, let me know. I love to come to everybody's live streams. I love to come up and panel. And if I can, I'll come up on your panel. I love to do that. And I love to make new friends. And thank you. And remember, I try to come on every day if I can. And I just don't know the time. It's usually in the afternoon. Sometimes it could be in the evening, but it's usually in the afternoon. I used to come on at 10 o'clock at night. That's when I did them. 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 10 o'clock at night. And I had a large following because people knew when to find me. Now they don't know when to find me. So, I'm here whenever I get here. So, and that's because of college. College keeps me just really, really busy. So thank you all. May God bless you. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, amazing day, amazing week, amazing everything. And so from my house to your house, may God bless you. And I hope to talk to you all soon again. Bye-bye.